Packers versus 49ers. All right.
Huh, this is actually a great scenario because you know who was trash all game?
Who?
Brock Purdy. But you know who stepped up in the last drive to win the game?
Sure.
Right? Did what Josh Allen couldn't do?
Yeah. So can we get you on record right now as saying, are you basically trying to say right now that Brock Purdy is better than Josh Allen? Okay.
I didn't say
I just want to make sure.
But
But
did Brock Purdy step up when it mattered and Josh did not?
He did. He did. Absolutely. What'd you think of the game overall?
Listen, overall, much respect to the Green Bay Packers, right? Like I said, Matt LaFleur, I was wondering how good of a coach that he was. Jordan Love, right, really looks impressive. Hell of a game. They went out, they punched the 49ers in the mouth.
Ran the ball extremely well, spread the ball out to receivers.
It's very concerning with the 49ers. If one of those components are out, they don't look the same. It looks like Christian McCaffrey is their heart, and Debo is clearly their soul. And if Debo goes out, their identity is absolutely lost, right? And so now, yes, listen, were the conditions perfect? No, right? But that's football. And so Brock Purdy didn't seem like he could really throw the ball in those wet conditions.
Sure.
Right? And it seemed to be more in his head. But listen, at the end of the day, when it mattered most, because Kyle Shanahan was 0-30 in games where he was down by more than 5
Now he's
leading into the fourth quarter. Now he's 1-30, and he's 1-30 because of Brock Purdy. So you got to give him the credit. Like, everybody was wondering, would Brock Purdy step up when it mattered the most?
Yeah.
And he did.
Here's what I'll say about that, too, and this is not to take anything away from Purdy. Yes, Purdy made some crucial plays on that drive, but just as much as he was responsible, Christian McCaffrey, too, as well. Scored the winning touchdown, too, as well. So, I mean, let's give props to the offensive player.
Why are you giving hate to Brock Purdy?
So, I'm not trying to hate on Purdy, but I will tell you.
You love Josh Allen, but you can't give Purdy a little bit of credit?
I have been one of the people that has stuck up for Purdy all throughout the year, but I have to be honest. That's the first time that I've seen in a game where I actually finally said to myself, I don't know if they can win a Super Bowl with this guy. I'm just not quite sure. Because if he struggles like that against another team, I mean, he can't be that way against any team he plays in the AFC.
That's what I feel about Josh Allen right now.
Yeah. I mean, again, comparing the two quarterbacks to me just seems almost silly. But Shanahan is another one that kind of threw me off. Came out, it's raining, and he, like, spreads the ball out trying to, go like the West Coast offense or something. I'm like, that's not who you are. You're not the 49ers.
Listen,
you got to line up and run the ball.
Listen, I really think they should have gotten George Kittle more involved. Sometimes I think they forget that he's there.
I agree.
He made two
caught a
crucial
couple
plays, right? Scored a touchdown, had a 30-yard run. When Debo went down, I expected them to go to him more, and he did not. Ayuk did not step up in the moment. He had one big crucial catch.
No, McCaffrey was huge in that game.
McCaffrey held it together. That defense stepped up with a couple big plays, even though they were getting run through most of the game. So, they did what they were supposed to do when it mattered.
Sure.
But I saw a lot of cracks. In their foundation.
The final thing I'll say is San Francisco is lucky they got it done here because watch out for the Green Bay Packers, man. They ain't going anywhere. They're going to be around for a while. They are extremely young. Okay. That new other running back, too, they have. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he emerged late this year, 31. He looks good. They have multitude of pass-catching weapons that are all 25 years or younger. And they got Jordan Love, who looks like he could be a potential future stud.
Now, he's got to do it again. He threw that big pick, right, on the last drive while he had time, right? So, again,
still young.
Making,
so is Purdy,
right?
So they have time.
Again, 2-minute drive. He had plenty of opportunity, but he didn't make it, right? So, again, those are the moments that we remember. Those are the moments that matter. Those are the moments that quarterbacks are judged by. Whether it's Brock Purdy, whether it's Jordan Love, whether it's Josh Allen, you got to show up in the fourth quarter with under 5 minutes left.